Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. We are here in Dunland, and Andreg here is going to help to lead me to the camp where the Rohirrim are located. Indeed, I will set you on the path to Saradin and the Horse Lords. But first, I need your assistance. My mission in the wood is to scout the signs of Gwillian, the old woman of the mountain. My efforts have proven unfruitful as of yet, but perhaps with your aid that will change. And yes, I do want to get a little vengeance with Gwillian after she escaped us last time. As we journey towards the scout camp, perhaps you may help scout the forest between here and there. If we find signs of William's passage, you can then deliver word to Saradin. What do you say? We will need to stay along the north face of the southern hills in the South Gravewood, for this is the section I'm assigned to scout, and I can only take you as far as the pass of Isendale, for I must part ways with you there. Alright, fine. And what else do we need? While returning here from the Rohirrim Scout Camp, I thought I saw some strange form of corruption in the woods, like none I've ever seen. Unnatural, it seemed to me. Saradin knows more about this sort of corruption than I do. Perhaps we should collect some as we journey back to the scout camp and bring it to him. Will you help? All right. Collect piles of oozing corruption. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. Really, really wonderful. Very well. Let's head down into the woods. Yes. Alright. Unfortunately, he has this ring over his head, so I'm wondering, oh, does he have a quest ring that I need to use in order to, and I need to speak with him again? Because there are a few times where you do have to do that. We're just getting off the road a little bit, and Andreg needs to speak with me again. Look, Pineleaf, can you see them? At the very least, you can hear them. Crabine. Crows are vile creatures to begin with, but the Crabine of Dunland have been corrupted by Saruman and act as his spies. We should hunt a few of the wretched birds while we are here in the South Ravenwood, to rid the world of a few more of the wizard spies. I suppose I can do that, so we need to kill a few birds. Lost cause. Sometimes when they come up with quest names. Well, that's one down. We need to go east for what we need to do. And kill a couple of birds while we're at it. See if we could kill two birds with one javelin. Unfortunately, I don't have the skill that allows you to javelin of mighty force. Make sure that we don't have the. Hey, you have a orc quest yet? Alright, you're willing to attack the orc, but you're not willing to give me the quest to kill the orcs. Really? We know there are orcs around here. Okay, fine, 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 fine. Let's just head east a bit and decide on a direction. I think up here a little bit is what we want. No, actually, I think we need to go this way. So let's head along here. Killing a crow or three as we go along. Hey, have the Duskhound quest yet? Of course not. That would be too convenient. Now, what do we have down this? We should be getting close to that corruption site. And then we'll be able to do something about them. Hey! Duskhound! Quest? Oh, fine. Let's just get rid of it then. Really? I really need to expand out the range for giving out these quests. It'll just help a great deal. I'm just saying, just a suggestion. Now we should be getting pretty close to the corruption that we yes, oozing corruption. This sounds like wonderful stuff to collect. Here, let's get a little bottle of oozing corruption. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Even you agree, right? That's blah. Alright. Corruption, corruption, more corruption. And still no quest for dogs. And this appears to be the final bit of corruption we need to gather. There you go, enough? Ah, yes, that should be enough. We should bring it to Saraton as soon as possible. Alright, that's one quest here, and this is for the deed quests in the Gravenwood, and also tracking an old goat to complete these particular quests here. And we may need to kill a couple of orcs along the way too, because they just love fighting us, I think. Alright, quit that. There. Now, let's see. What quest can we try finding next? Well, we need to kill some crows anyway. And maybe, just maybe, our friend here will decide to give us another quest. Because the trip points for those quests have to be somewhere nearby. Oh ho! He finally has another quest for me. Cruel traps. Orcs are cruel beings. They have left many traps throughout the South Gravewood, designed to injure a man more than to capture. Will you help me find and disable them? Alright, find 5 orc traps, and... yes, orcs! These creatures have bear the markings of the White Hand. What are Saruman's cronies doing here in the South Gravenwood? I believe it's time to do some orc hunting. Well, haven't we already been doing that a little bit? Oh, well. Fine. More orc hunting. Oh, orc trap. Oh. Speaking of traps. It's a trap! That's one down. Or way. They're all nice, convenient. These traps look somehow familiar, aren't they? I hope they look like avant-jaw traps. Not as if I've ever seen one of those before, have I? Oh, hold on. Oh, that's... okay, for a moment there I was thinking, oh, did I have to speak with them again? No, not quite. I haven't quite gotten the... aha, gotcha that time. And we can take care of him. And maybe we can find those last 2 traps if we don't get interrupted again. But of course, we need to kill a few orcs anyway for that quest. Here's trap number 4. And I think there's just one more quest that I don't have yet, and that's the infamous quest for the dogs. But I'm sure there'll be some... ah, here's the last trap. And then it's time to do a little orc and bird hunting, as well as quest hunting, I guess. Oh, I guess we need to turn this in. You've done well, Pineleaf. Now the beasts of the wood and the men who journey here will be able to pass without fear of maiming. All right. Good. I can never remember where the point is, where you pick up the Hound quest. Maybe it's near where we get the signature one, which I think is something that we need to investigate. Scout the path through the South Gravewood to the Rohirrim Scout Camp. Yeah. Well, he's well, he is a signature. Right, very well. We took care of that. Quest item. The icon of the object looks like some kind of animal with horns, but it has an evil-looking air about it. Perhaps Saradin will be able to make some sense of it. With horns, evil, sort of like those demon goats we saw earlier. Out in Enidwythe. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Right there. Good. I was hoping, though, getting near that would trigger the quest for the hounds, but, of course, I was completely wrong on that score. So, back to orcs. And crows. Clear that out, and things should go well. Well, I did fight that large dog. Apparently, I didn't get close enough to this. Okay, yeah, that's where I get credit for scouting the path. Alright, a moment there, I thought, wait a moment, it still says I didn't scout it. So it's near the dog, but not at the dog. I have to remember that at some point. Of course, I also need to remember the location of all the quest points, because apparently I haven't been doing a good job of that. Hopefully I can at least clear my quest log of the crow quest before adding something else onto the panel here. There you go. Crows are dead. Perhaps we should not have deviated from our mission, but I did not feel that we could afford not to take the opportunity to slay the Kraban while we were here. But still no dog quest. I had to go all the way down to the beginning in order to do it. So apparently either had the ring on very early on, or I waited too long before going off-road. The Dudlandings use duskhounds of the Gravenwood as hunting dogs. They're a vicious breed with a keen sense of smell. A couple of horse lords' mounts were badly mauled by the dogs. We should do well, I think, to slay a few duskhounds and lessen the threat that they pose. What do you say? Shall we hunt the pack? Yeah, let's go. Hunting the pack. Finally, I've probably killed enough for the quest twice over already. Now, I can finally get credit for it. Yeah. Yoo-hoo! Doggies! Finally, after all those duskhounds that I killed without the quest, I finally found one after getting the quest. I almost believe that every duskhound I killed before respawned as an orc or something, which would have been a real bit of a pain. Are there any more of these around here? I may have to kill a bunch of orcs and hope they respawn as dogs if that sharing spawns thing is actually true. Oh well, this is going to take some time, I think. But hopefully, I'll be able to finish up the dogs and get out of this place. I just need one more duskhound and I'll be finished with that. Hello, your turn. Oh, I didn't want the orc with it, but I guess you'll... Alright, you can take care of the orc while I take care of this duskhound, and we'll be done. Defeated duskhounds in the area. Good. Completed Beast Slayer Advance. Well, that's a nice deed to have finished up on. Alright. Thank you for your assistance, Pineleaf. There are fewer duskhounds now to worry about. Okay, good. And we have seen strange things on this path, Pineleaf, and strange things are a good sign that Gwillian has come this way. Thank you for your help. Good, that takes care of that. And you've been a great aid to me upon the road, Pineleaf. I must turn aside now and scout the woods to the south and east. If you turn north and travel along the cliff on the eastern side of the Gravenwood, you'll eventually come upon the Rohirrim scout camp. There Saradin awaits you. Farewell, Pineleaf. May we meet again. Now, I think that's the... Let me make sure. Tracking an old goat. which is a... Or did I already finish that? Quest of the Exploring Gravewood Urukai Slayer. Oh, deed completed. Oh, okay. Tracking an old goat is complete now. Alright, that's why it's no longer my deed log. Alright, good. I could finish that. And I'm done there, so now I can head to camp. And apparently this camp includes a stable master. Yay!
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Greetings! That's our first friend of the Rohirrim. Welcome there. Or we don't need that one anymore. There you go. Hello there, Saradin. A dark and lonely forest.
What do you need?
Pineleaf, it's good that you have come. Although I must say I did not doubt much that our paths will cross once more. There is a great evil afoot, and we could use your aid. Oh, what a shock. They need my aid. Ooh, do I find... You would think that 11 levels higher than the previous one, I would finally have something that is an improvement. Well, I'll think on it. Whee!
How can I be of service?
What is this that you have for me? I have seen this symbol before. I am not sure what it's supposed to represent, but it reminds me some of the demons that Gwillian summoned against us in the Windfells. You mean like those demon ghosts? See, how about the shield? 36 agility, 116 net. Critical defense is improved, but block rating is meh. Physical mastery rating, well, as I said, I'll look at that later. And finally, the epic side.
What have you learned of the Dunlending clans?
Your journey through the Dunland for Lubrinning is almost at an end, Pineleaf. What have you learned of the Dunlending clans? I see. Saruman's influence is greater than we thought. It is good that you have sought to help the people resist him, even if it bears little fruit. This man there is Theodred, the son and king of the King of Rohan. He has crossed into Dunland with a small party on a similar mission to see what is happening in the heart of Dunland. Alright. So we need to speak with Theodred. Oh boy, a prince. Hail, your highness.
You run errands for folk long sworn to be the enemies of my people.
We are met in dangerous times, Pineleaf. You run errands for folk long sworn to be enemies of my people. It has been a long time since the Dunlendings crossed into my father's kingdom with design of conquest. Without the urging I fear Saruman is giving to them, they would not have the courage to do so again. The wizard has done my people a great wrong in this, and he must pay for it. My men and I forded the Eisen in search by animal paths into this wood. That is where we encountered Saradin and learned of his mission. We could use your help, if you can spare it. All right?
We are all ill at ease in this forest, and your ranger friend here is not the reassuring sort.
My men have reported feeling a watchful presence as they walk beneath the trees. I do not like it. I have heard that Saradin can move about unseen by mortal eyes. Could it be his presence my men have felt? Oh, Saruman! Oh, Saruman, not Saradin. If you oppose the wizard, go to these places and see if you feel the presence of them, as my men do. One of these places is a gnarled tree to the northwest, and the other is a camp of Dunlendings far to the north. Uvo Cadless between the arms of the mountains. Alrighty then. I will look about that, and I'll also check out a few quests for Saradin here and the rest of the Rohirrim, and that's what we are going to be doing in the next episode of the Complete Pineleaf.